Hello, fellow enjoyers of women. Welcome to the One Brain Cell podcast. It's Mike, it's Anna. We got plenty of two-dimensional women in front of us, and we're gonna say how good they are from best girl to worst girl. And are you generally a fan of Final Fantasy women?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at these hotties with the bodies, all right?
Yeah. Many hotties, many bodies. I feel like we might have similar tastes in this. We usually do in real life women. So we'll see. I feel like we might have to fight about best girl spot, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I agree. Let's see.
Yeah. So we'll start with a contentious pick right from the get-go in Aerith. So I think we're actually on the same page with this one.
Are we?
I think so. I mean, she's not best girl in Final Fantasy VII.
She's just a girlfriend.
Maybe.
Why? What are you thinking? You think she's wife? She's wifing him?
No. I was thinking the opposite. Oh yeah. So for the tiers, we got best girl, we got wife material, girlfriend material, friend material, just acquaintance, strangers, and the worst girl. So, I'm between girlfriend and friend. Like, I don't know, she always like rubbed me the wrong way. Like the way she kind of like leverages a date as like a thing for Cloud. He's like, yeah, I'll go on a date with you if you save me from these like spies and shit. I don't really like that.
She's just an innocent flower girl, though.
She is a flower girl, yeah. I think she's better in the remake because in two-dimensional, like in the original 7, it was all based on text, so I think I misread some things. Like, I read things as more, like, kind of audacious than they probably were meant to be.
Like the tone of it.
Yeah, like, because it was hard to tell because it was just, a square face with no emotions and the text. So I was like, why is she being such a fucking weirdo? But in the remake, she definitely has, like, her character fleshed out, so... Yeah, I kind of convinced myself. All right, she can be girlfriend material.
Okay.
All right, so did you play Final Fantasy 15?
No, I think I stopped at 13.
Okay, so this is Aranea. She's very good. She's like essentially the only woman in the game. So you know Kain from Final Fantasy 4?
Yeah.
So she's that role. She's the Dragoon. She comes and she's like almost like an assassin against you. Like she comes and like tries to fight all 4 of the dudes by herself and almost wins. She's just like shit talking them and being like, hey, what's up, cutie? And like kind of like just playing with them while she's fighting. But she ends up turning out to be an ally later.
Wait. So what you're telling me is she's a tsundere.
Kinda. She definitely has like mommy energy.
Wait, so is she a tsundere or is she mommy?
I think she's more mommy than tsundere.
Okay. Yeah. I like that. And the fact that you told me she was an assassin, I'm like, okay, hottie with the body.
Yeah, she's capable, hottie with the body, mommy energy, and she ends up being like a good person in the end.
And she can kill you.
Yes, and those are all things that are making me very hot right now. So we're gonna put her in wife material. If that's okay with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of that character, and she gets more screen time in the DLC, which is nice. Aranea, love you. Next is Ash from Final Fantasy 12. She had potential. I don't think she lived up to it.
I agree to that.
Like, she's cute. She has determination. Yeah, I don't know.
But like,
she doesn't have the it factor.
Yeah, she's like a very friends vibe, if anything.
Yeah, she didn't really have romantic chemistry with anybody.
But I don't even feel like you need romantic chemistry to be
You don't.
But it's just that she doesn't particularly stand out.
Yeah, well, she didn't have romantic chemistry with me, the player, either.
Okay, yeah, that matters the most.
Exactly. So I think friends is where she belongs. Ooh, all right, this is another mom energy. Beatrix from Final Fantasy 9.
Yeah.
Another hottie body killer.
Mommy.
She beats you. Yeah, mommy. Yeah, we said that already. She beats you in battle like 3 times before just becoming your ally because it's the right thing to do. So similar vibes to Aranea. She gets with Steiner, which is kind of like whatever. Not the choice I would have picked, but
would you have shipped her with someone else?
I would have shipped her with me, the player. That's my thing. Is like I'm not someone who ships people because if I like them, I just ship them with me. So.
All right. So what you're telling me is she's like pretty much wife level.
I think she's either wife or high girlfriend. I'm not sure.
She's not giving me girlfriend.
No.
You know what? It's giving me war wife.
Okay. I fuck with it. I don't disagree. I don't feel as strongly as Aranea, but that's just because Aranea does shit to me. So now I think this is Celis now from...
Who's this titties?
I don't think she looks like that in the game.
No, I don't remember her looking.
I had to look it up and I'm like, oh, I guess that is her.
Wait, it is?
Yeah, apparently that's Celis from 6.
Is it just because, like, it's just a cutout, maybe?
I think it's literally, like, whoever uploaded this image was a little bit hornier.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Because she looks different. If we went to, like, the Final Fantasy, like, Wikipedia piece, she does look a lot different than that.
Yeah,
like,
so...
she's definitely more covered, obviously.
Yeah, this is a liberal interpretation of her. So this is more your domain.
I did like her, though. See, when it came to 6, I liked both of the female characters that were in it because I felt like they both kind of gave a little something to the party that was different. Because I felt like, you know, you have Celis, who is more of a, she's more magic based. Well, both of them are magic based, but one of them is like human magic. The other one is like, what do you call Tara's magic?
An Esper?
Yeah, an Esper. There you go. She's interesting in the sense that, like, you know, she has like a bit of a background to her, like being a part of the Empire, but like leaving the Empire afterwards with Locke. I like her, but like, she's also part of the main party to like take down Kefka, obviously.
Right.
But like, in terms of what her level is, I think she's more girlfriend for me. She's got the looks, she's got the magic. Just saying. I love
girls with magic.
And her ultimate weapon is Save the Queen, which is quite interesting.
Ooh. A classic. So you put her in girlfriend?
I think I put her in girlfriend.
Okay. I didn't get as far in 6 as I'd like to. I don't even think I got to like the famous like opera scene with her.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I've seen it, but like I haven't seen it in context.
Maybe we should just have you like replay all of the Final Fantasies.
I've been trying. I started with 1, but haven't.
Wait, you already started without me?
Okay, well, we'll discuss that off. We'll discuss that next time. But yes, I have all the Final Fantasies now.
Okay. Oh, look at that, babe.
Yeah, I moved Terra up here too since we were talking about her.
Wait, where did you put Terra?
Terra's right here.
Oh. Why do they all look so damn different?
Well, this is her model in Dissidia when they changed her hair to be blonde instead of green.
No, I know that, but it's just like, I don't know. Like, I guess the way how I picture her from like the cover or like
or like the portraits in the menu.
Yeah. Like, it's like, I don't know. It looks nothing like that.
Yeah. Well, do it based on like what you remember her to be like.
Obviously, with the green hair.
Yeah.
Like, I like her in the green hair so much more.
Yeah, I agree.
But you know, she's got that power that can destroy the world going for her, and I love that.
Yeah.
And like,
we like power here. What did you say?
She has that like, I can step on you if you want, not even want, but more like
if she wants.
If she wants.
You don't choose.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
And her ultimate weapon, Apocalypse. Like,
Ooh.
come on. These are like pretty badass freaking, like, I feel like 6 has some badass, like, actually Final Fantasy in general has like pretty badass like name for their weapons and stuff.
Yeah.
But like also she has like 2 modes to her. She has her like human looking mode and then her actually like Esper looking mode. And
I kind of fuck with the Esper mode. I like the Esper mode a lot.
I think like I ranked the Esper mode top, and then her green hair is obviously nice. I don't really like her with like the blonde look.
Yeah. No, I'm not a fan of the redesign.
No. But that being said, she is my favorite in 6.
Okay.
There's like something about her that I was like very attracted to, both gameplay wise and other reason why. But like,
so would you rate her as wife?
I think I would rate her as wife. She comes off as like the damsel in distress at first, but she really comes into her own later on.
Yeah, she takes control of the situation.
Yeah, and she loves animals.
Yeah, I can't wait to play it and learn more about her. She does sound cool.
Yeah. All right. Who's this one?
This is Mommy.
This is more Mommy.
For real, for real. This is Sorceress Edea from Final Fantasy VIII, the boss in like disc 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And if you weren't awakened by this as a child,
no, I mean, I didn't play 8 as a child. I played 8 as an adult, like, but still quite some time ago, but still, like.
This formed me. This created the man you see today.
All right, talk to me. What are we doing with her?
She's gotta be wife. Like,
she's gotta be wife?
Yeah, because she's not just like a goth mommy type. She also like, you know, she has the sorceress side, which is like just pure power, pure like determination to just take what she wants, doesn't give a fuck about anyone else. But then,
I like a Tommy mommy.
Yes, but then she also has the nurturing side, like the pre-sorceress side. She was a foster mother to like Squall and all the other kids.
Okay.
Yeah, she's got everything.
She's got the whole package.
And it's like, I'm so glad cutscene technology was where it was at the time, because the opening cutscene was like, whew. I didn't even care about the sword fight. I was a boy. I didn't care about the sword fighting. I wanted to see more of her. So, yeah.
All right.
Wife.
I'm convinced.
Wife. All right. This is now Elena, I think, from the Turks, from Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, like, she's cool, I guess.
Stranger or acquaintance, though?
That's what I'm considering. Like, I guess acquaintance wouldn't be bad. Like, I would talk to her.
Yeah, I agree to that.
I wouldn't seek her out.
Agreed.
Final Fantasy VII fans, you know, tell us why we're wrong.
But we're not. Anyways.
Damn, yeah. Alright, so this is Fang.
Oh, yes.
Final Fantasy 13. Personally.
Another hottie with a body.
Oh, yeah. Personally, my favorite girl in Final Fantasy 13.
I agree. I didn't care for, what's her name? Thunder.
Lightning.
Fuck. See, I don't even care.
That's
like,
really
that's
funny.
That's how much I did not care for her, even though she was, like, literally the main character.
Yeah, like, Fang definitely was a different level of, like, capable warrior woman.
Yes.
I do wish the game was more about her. Like, she came in too late for my liking. Like, I wish she was the main character.
No, I agree. She had more, like, something going for her, in my opinion.
Yeah, like, the moment she joined the party dynamic changed. Like, that's how strong of an influence she was. That being said, I'm leaning more towards girlfriend.
Girlfriend?
Yeah.
Not wife?
I don't know. I don't have the same passion talking about her that I do for the other women in wife.
Okay.
And that's really the only reason. Like, I definitely think she could belong there, but like, I don't think the game focused on her enough.
That's fair. I can see how, like, I can't wife her, but I can girlfriend her kind of vibe.
Like, I'd be willing to wife if I got to know her better, which is what girlfriend is for.
What if she's like broody? What if she's too broody and like closed offish, and that's just what it is?
Well then, you know, then that would be it.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like wife vibe, not wife vibe, but like more girlfriend vibe. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
All right.
I don't know who this is.
The missus with the tits.
Yeah, I don't
know who she is either.
I think this might just be like a bad drawing or something.
I agree, and we just can't figure out who she is.
Yeah, like, is it Ferris maybe?
Ferris?
Yeah, it might be Final Fantasy VII Ferris. Or not 7, Final Fantasy V Ferris.
Like, the pictures I'm seeing of Ferris is, like, blonde, not purple here. That's what I'm saying. Like, wait, okay. Wait. No, okay, you're right. It is Ferris. Because there's, like, for some reason, like, the wiki one is showing me blonde, but then there are other ones that are showing me purple.
Interesting. Okay, so we'll just assume this is Ferris from Final Fantasy V. She was, like, probably the most memorable character from 5 other than the old man.
Yeah.
Like, I liked her a lot because she was like the pirate captain pretending to be a boy.
Yeah.
Which is super sick.
Except why, but then I don't know why they draw her with such big ass titties.
No, this art is crazy. Like, I don't even know if maybe it's her knees. I don't even know what the hell's going on.
No, that's definitely, I don't know, actually, whatever.
I was gonna be like, we got the boob expert here.
I'm not even gonna try. But anyways, yes. Pirate Princess.
Pirate Princess. Yeah,
Go.
she was really cool. I didn't beat 5 all the way.
I barely remember 5 as it is, but I do remember liking her.
Yeah, I would place her in friend at least.
At least friend.
She's at least a friend. Oh, friend.
What do we talked about when we said furries?
So I'm gonna.
What?
It's not a furry thing.
Okay.
She's just a different race than us.
Fine, but go on.
Yes, no, I love Fran. She's obviously large part aesthetic reasons, but I also like her demeanor. Like she's very much like a calm person because she's like older. She has like a lot of wisdom because her people live older. But she's also a pariah. Like she left her village and then the woods, and like her sense of who she was previously kind of abandoned her. And so she has like that kind of tragic backstory. But then she's like Vaughn's right-hand woman. Not Vaughn, Balthier's right-hand woman, stealing shit and like going on these adventures. She can sense magic, but she can also get high on magic and go crazy. Like there was a scene where they were burning like a magic stone and she went berserk and like killed everyone on the bridge of a ship.
You know what this sounds like? It sounds like One Piece. But anyways.
Okay.
But I think like, okay, you speak pretty highly of her because you have endearment towards her.
I do.
But then, like, where would you put her then?
I was initially thinking wife, but now I think maybe girlfriend.
Okay.
Just because she doesn't have as many sides to her as like the other women like in wife.
Yeah.
So like, I'm gonna say hi, girlfriend.
All right, I'm just gonna judge you a little bit now.
Why? Tell me why you're judging me.
Because this is like furry territory. But anyways.
Okay, look up pictures of her later, and you're gonna eat your words.
I could just do it now.
Do it now. Do it now.
How do you have such good memories for all these characters and I don't?
I just have better memory than you in general.
Probably. No, it's just gaming stuff. I just forget.
True.
Anyway.
I guess you remember anime better.
All right. I mean, I'm not gonna lie that I did really like the one character, the bunny character in My Hero.
Uh-huh.
She kind of like gives me that vibe, but she don't got them thighs.
That's what you think. In game, like she's like the tallest woman, the most muscular woman. Like
What about them thighs though?
she's got big thighs. It's not like cartoonish. For that universe, she has the biggest thighs of anybody.
Just not like okay, whatever. Anyways, yo, her outfit though.
Yeah.
What is going on with her outfit though?
That's what I'm saying.
What is like the people of Final Fantasy, like Square Enix, trying to do?
They're trying to make you into a furry.
Apparently.
But listen, she's an exception. She's not an animal, she's just a different race who has animal characteristics.
Interesting.
It's a nuance.
Okay, sure.
You're prejudiced if you disagree. Well, speaking of furries, here's Freya from Final Fantasy IX, who has much more animal features than Fran does.
What did you think of Freya?
I liked her initially, but she kind of disappointed me by the end.
I, again, did not care.
Yeah, like she had...
That is, like, by far my, like, least memorable one, I think. Out of the more modern ones, of course.
Yeah, well, she was like started out like cool. She was able to trade like, you know, insults with Zidane, and she like had like a lot of pride for her country. But then like for most of the rest of the game, the only significant thing she does is like talk about her boyfriend who has amnesia.
Yeah.
And doesn't love her anymore, which is kind of fucked up. Which is like, it really sucks, but like that's really most of her character for that game.
I think she could just be a friend.
Just friend?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I don't hate her, but like I'm not going anything further than that.
I agree. I'd hang with her.
Alright.
Next is Garnet from Final Fantasy IX again, your favorite, aka Dagger.
Meh, I was meh about her.
Yeah, she was alright. Like,
That's it. That's all I got. Like
she's alright.
yeah, like she's just alright. Like that's all I got, and I feel like that either falls into like friend or acquaintance.
Yeah, like she was probably the most age appropriate of any of the Final Fantasy like women, because like she was a teenager and she acted like a teenager. So she's alright.
Yeah.
So what, I don't know where that
What
places
was
her.
I mean? Like,
I guess that is kind of like acquaintance. What are you thinking?
no, I don't hate that idea because I was like between friend and acquaintance.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of her more virtuous aspects, but like she doesn't necessarily have any more virtues than anyone else in the game. Whatever. Jessie from Final Fantasy VII. I conflict with a lot of people on this one.
Why?
Because I actively don't like her in the remake.
Oh.
They made her a lot more like horny and forward and like talkative. Like she thinks that like asking Cloud to have sex with her is a cool prank. She's like, hey, you want to come spend the night? And if you're like yes or no, she's like, psych. It's like, that's not a cool character trait.
Maybe she's like she thinks teasing is a way of wording and she's just testing the waters by saying.
Yeah, that's exactly what she's doing. But it's like, yeah, it lacks any nuance at all.
Is that attractive? Not really. And
No.
honestly, she's not a very memorable character either.
No, like, definitely not in the first one. She's just a girl who dies.
Alright, where are we putting her then?
I think for me, this would be the first Strangers.
I was thinking that too, actually.
Like, I don't want to know Jessie. I feel like she would actively make my life a little bit worse.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I don't know who this is.
Man, we need like better pictures on these characters.
Well, we'll figure that out later. This might be another character from 5 because it has the same art style as Ferris.
I think I found like where the original image came from, but like,
And I figured out who this is.
who is that?
She's Lena from Final Fantasy V, one of the girls.
Let's just talk about how annoying it is. Look for these characters when they look completely different from what they actually are. What the fuck? Why
I don't know. Well, I didn't play the third game to completion anyways.
But she got big boobies.
She does. Okay, you want to talk about it?
I like big boobies.
Okay. How much?
Acquaintance enough.
enough to start talking. Enough to say, "Hey, girl, what's up?
Hey,
What
your
you-
place of mine.
What you like? What you do?" All right. Well, Lena from Final Fantasy VII or Final Fantasy V does not have big boobies,
No, she doesn't.
and I
All
don't
right.
remember what her character traits are.
She looks very bubbly. That's all I got.
Yeah. Okay. Well, would you talk to Bubbly Girl?
Probably as a friend.
Okay. She can be a friend.
That's all.
That's that's fair. And speaking of pink-haired women, here she is,
Oh my god.
Lightning McQueen.
Is she gonna be like,
Ka-chow.
"Oh."
Yeah, you know.
I don't care.
You don't care?
No, I really don't. Like, I know I played her as a character, but like,
Yeah. I would put her maybe friend tier. Like,
fine.
she's cool. Like, I liked her in Final Fantasy Lightning Returns more than 13. 13, she was just all business.
You know what it is? It's just Cars 1, 2, and 3.
Oh my god. She is Lightning McQueen.
We're gonna have Cars 3 soon, I think. That's what it's a
Ka-chow. Yeah. Oh, here she is.
Ooh,
Here she
this
is.
is a mommy.
Oh yeah.
No arguments there.
Yeah. Like, she has to be wife tier.
Lulu is definitely mommy. I love how she carries just like that little wobbly doll with her
Oh
to
yeah.
fight for her.
I wish that was
And
me. Dude, they knew what they were doing with like her like when she finished the battle, she would do like the thing where she leaned
Oh, yeah.
down.
Yes, yeah,
Like,
her posing.
yeah.
You just always gotta have her in your party. You can't. You just cannot.
I always wanted to unfasten the belts and see what's under there.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. All right, we
Luna.
already know.
Now we got Luna Freya. Yeah, so she's the wife or like fiance, then dead wife of Noctis from Final Fantasy 15. They might have like touched her up in like the re-releases of 15, but when I played the release version, she was very underdeveloped. Like, she's cool. I think she had a lot of potential, but as it stands, I wouldn't put her anywhere past friend.
I was thinking friend too.
Yeah, she definitely has a lot of potential, definitely very pretty, but you know, she needed more stuff.
More boobies.
More no.
What do you mean? The next one.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking that she needed more boobies.
She can be fine, but we have more.
She can be. It's okay. There's other women with more. I don't know who this is.
Good fucking question again.
Yeah, I think that's the last time that'll happen because everyone else on the list I know.
I think this is 2. I think you're right. It's 2.
Yeah, I think this is a character called Maria from Final Fantasy II. I mean, she hot. We can kick it.
All right. Fuck it. Acquaintance.
Acquaintance. Let's go. Put all the big boobied women we don't know in acquaintance.
Yes, I think that's a good strategy.
Yeah, I like it. All right, I need to give you some backstory on her. So I believe her name is Minophilia. She's from Final Fantasy XIV, and she's essentially the leader of the group that you're in for most of the first release of the game. And she's very cool leader, very pretty girl, very capable. The downside is I think she gets possessed in an expansion, and then she becomes a conduit of some dark force. I think you are able to release her, but then the version of her that was originally there is dead, and now this is essentially a newborn that's in a woman body. So yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on later on in
Why does this sound like what was that movie? Poor Things.
Oh my, I can see the Poor Things connection.
You're literally explaining me Poor Things at this point.
It's Poor Things, but in reverse.
Yeah.
But she's cool. I like her. I guess I would put her in Friends.
Okay.
She would be girlfriend material if it wasn't all that crazy shit that I don't remember with 100% clarity, because it's over the course of 200 hours of gameplay. So yeah, I'm not gonna replay all of Final Fantasy XIV to remember. And now we have Pain.
Oh, she's my brooding type.
Yeah, female squall, but actually has more of a personality in my opinion.
Exactly. But she kind of falls between girlfriend to a friend to girlfriend for me.
Yeah.
Because she could definitely be girlfriend material or friend material, but I don't think I can wait for.
So this is how I'm gonna reveal that I'm similar to you again, because I want to put her in girlfriend because I kind of want to fix her.
We have that problem.
I'm I'm attracted to I want
broken.
Yeah, I want to help her.
We're attracted to the problems.
Yeah.
But we want to marry the mommies.
We want the mommies, but we'll date the problems.
Yep.
We can fix them so that they can become the mommies.
Yep.
The Pain to Lulu pipeline is a straight line.
Yes. Yeah.
She will become Lulu eventually.
All right, who's
this? Is Penelo from Final Fantasy XII. She's Vaughn's friend. And that's about it.
Yeah, that's why I said yeah.
I would almost put her in Strangers, because
I don't really care to know her.
Yeah, I wouldn't care to know her. Yeah, she's just a child. Alright, speaking of children though, I have conflicting feelings about Rydia from Final Fantasy IV. Do you remember what her deal is? Because I can tell you if not.
Yeah, just tell me.
Okay, so her deal is you meet her as a child, her village is destroyed by you, and then Cecil's oh my god, what did I do? Fuck. So you end up befriending her even though she hates you initially, and you end up kind of going on an adventure with her trying to make things right. And then she gets lost in a hole. But the hole actually leads to the other dimension type of thing. I forget what it's called, the other world or the dark world. And it's one of those weird things where time in the dark world goes faster than time in the light world. So for a while she's just lost, for a year or so. But then when you meet her again, she's an adult or a older teenager. And now she's super powerful because she was a summoner, and now she had years to kind of master her talents. So a very strong mage and summoner.
Where's the confliction though, that she was a child?
The confliction is that she was a child. It's the Poor Things confliction again.
Oh
she was a child a year ago, and then when you meet her, she's a woman. So it's if there wasn't that confliction, I would be at least girlfriend, maybe wife, because I really like her character and I like her story and I like how strong she is.
I think you're weighing too hard on the fact that
I'm the one who has to face the allegations.
Oh shut up. But technically she's not a child if she spent time at the other world and that that sped her up. like the fucking time chamber capsule in Dragon Ball
Yes,
Z. It's
she was
like,
essentially in the hyperbolic time chamber.
yeah, the hyperbolic time chamber. But like my point is, technically she's still aged. It's not like her body and her mind are two separate ages. It's like she technically did age.
Yes.
Like,
okay.
Linearly.
Yeah. Okay, I see where
parallelly.
I see where you're getting it. Yeah, so
that's why,
so
like,
she is an adult mentally and physically.
Yes.
Okay.
Because she like aged, like
all right.
everything aged.
Well, now no one better say nothing. So I'll put her in girlfriend tier then.
Okay.
Because I really like her.
I do like a summoner too.
She's like high girlfriend. Like I'd consider wife, but I have to double check what age she is. But yeah, so she's good. Quistis. I feel like, okay, actually let me hear your thoughts first.
I don't remember her, so she's not memorable.
She's the teacher from Final Fantasy VIII.
Exactly.
So,
not like.
Okay, so what I was gonna say is she's failed mommy. Cause she tries. No. They tried to make her a mommy character because she has a whip and she's the teacher. She's the hot teacher. Like she has a fan club and she hits on Squall, who is one of her students. So they tried to do that, but it fails.
No. There's a reason why I don't care or remember for her for sure, and I think that's the reason why.
Yeah, and then like she's not relevant in the story for the rest of it.
Oh wait, yeah, stranger.
Yeah, we don't want to know her. She's trouble.
She's trouble in the wrong ways for us.
Yeah, we can't fix her. Funnily enough, she was the one in that scene where like she was confessing her feelings to Squall, and she was like, "Hey, are you even listening to me?" And he said, "If you want to talk, go talk to a wall." Like,
oh my gosh,
he's so mean to her. And then like they ended up being like in the same orphanage. So they're like, "Yeah, it was just like sibling love that I felt." And she's like, "Get the fuck out of here, Quistis. Like, just take your L and leave." Well, anyways, next one is Riku from Final Fantasy X.
I did like her. I liked her, but I don't know, like, she's not particularly like my favorite character in Nintendo.
Yeah, my feelings of her changed as I aged, because when I played the game originally, her energy and level of maturity was closer to what I was. But then as I age, I'm like, no, fuck this. Like, she's way too immature and young for me.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was like, meh about her.
Yeah, but she's still cool.
Friend.
Like, yeah, friend. Wish the best for her. And then, like, Final Fantasy X-2 definitely tries to test you by putting them all in, like, skimpy clothing.
Oh my god, yeah.
See, I hate, like, that Yuna's in the skimpy clothing picture here. Like, we're gonna ignore that when we get to her. Oh, Renoa is next from Final Fantasy VIII. Do you remember her?
Yeah.
Do you care?
Not really.
Okay.
I'm so mean with these. Like,
I just Final Fantasy VIII. No, you hate 9 too. You just hate women.
No, I don't.
No, I'm kidding.
Because it's like between 7, 8, and 9, which I play some like 6, 7, 8 were like the ones I played back to back, and obviously 8 was like the most forgettable for me. I know some people go like 8 was the best one, but to me 6 is the best one.
Yeah, 8 wasn't so much forgettable for me. It was also my first one, but Renoa is like a character I have a hard time pinning down like what her character traits actually are, because she kind of is flip-floppy. Like, she's into Squall at first, like dancing with him, and then she's into Cypher, and then she's stressed about like trying to be a terrorist, and then she's like becomes a sorceress, and it's like, I never really even got a chance to know you.
She just didn't know what she wants to do in life. She's just trying to find herself.
Yeah, and that's great, but like at the moment I would say that I am a stranger to her because I don't really know what her motivations are.
I was gonna say like she'd like fall between like stranger and acquaintance to me.
Where are you leaning more? Because I'm trying to think, like, so I know she wanted to liberate her hometown, but she was also kind of doing that to rebel against her father.
But like that's like the thing is like you know enough about her that she's not a stranger.
Okay, so acquaintance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be willing to like get to know her more, but at the moment I definitely don't know her. All right, next is Rosa from Final Fantasy IV. Big boobies, which is plus. She's the ultimate ride or die. Like, she
Yes.
supports Cecil throughout everything. Like, literally a white mage so she can heal him as he's, like, a dark knight using his own health to damage. So that's just a cool dichotomy from the get-go.
So what are we putting her for, though? Is she girlfriend? Is she friend? Or is she wifey?
That's what I'm trying to think. I'm trying to, like, figure it out as I'm talking. Because I'm not sure. Like, I love her loyalty. I love, like, you know, all of that stuff. But I'm trying to figure out, like, where I value all of that in this tier.
It definitely comes off as like someone who is wife material for me because she's taking care of you in like a counterpart way, whether you ask for it or not. She just chose to take that initiative on her own, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like, she like stands by you. She like comforts you. Like, you know, she doesn't always agree with Cecil, but like at the end of the day, she's there for him.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
she might not be the woman that you go for, but she's the woman you might need.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm between wife and girlfriend as well.
I think she's more wife.
More wife? Okay.
She's definitely not someone you need to fix.
No, she'll fix you.
Exactly.
Yeah, she's the woman.
That's the whole point of the mommy
she's
category.
the woman you need to marry.
Yeah, that's the whole point of the mommy category. You don't need to fix them, they fix you.
Exactly, yeah. You're right. You're so right. Thank you, Rosa. This is Scarlet from Final Fantasy VII. They gave her big boobs in the remake, but she's just a bitch.
So acquaintance?
I would say strangers. Like,
Ooh, okay.
she's like a businesswoman who like tries to crush everyone beneath her. So she's like trying to be mommy, but she ain't. You know, she's a wannabe.
Okay. Fine. I would take stranger for her.
Yeah, I don't want to know her. Like, those boobs are fake too. That's my fan theory. This is Selfie from Final Fantasy VIII now. Like a lot of spunky energy.
Yeah, she looks spunky.
Yeah, she's very spunky, very like energetic. She was like always trying to like plan fun events at like the school and shit.
Frontier.
Yeah, like she's just straight up Frontier. I think like Irvine tries to get with her, which is crazy because he looks like he's 35. And she looks like she's 7, but
Oh my God.
It is what it is. Now this is Lightning's sister from Final Fantasy 13.
Yeah.
Do you play as her in? I think you play as her in Final Fantasy 13 too, but I didn't play that game.
I think so. Like, I didn't care for it, and she looks just like Lightning too, so that's why I'm like,
Yeah,
sure.
She's younger Lightning, which makes Lightning and Snow's relationship very weird.
Anyway.
Stranger, just because we don't really know her.
Yeah.
Like,
All right.
oh God, here it is, the heavy.
We know
hitter.
what this is.
We know.
Well,
wait, where did she go?
Wait, where'd you put her?
Oh.
Girlfriend?
No, wife. No.
Okay, that's what I thought.
You'll go there for now. We'll discuss your ultimate placing later.
Okay.
But yes, Tifa is best girl in Final Fantasy VII. It's not even close to me. The way
Other people fucking argue for the flower girl.
she is there for Cloud is way more than Aerith would be.
Exactly. Like, where's the argument even at?
Like, she is ride or die, but also badass.
Yeah,
Like,
she holds her own.
holds her own, dealt with her own tragedy, is like helping Cloud deal with his tragedy while also not trying to like crush his own reality from him.
Yeah.
Like, she's going through it, and she's you know, recruited Cloud and herself to saving the planet. Like, she's the driving force of the plot. Like, she is Final Fantasy VII.
I agree.
So,
I totally agree.
yeah, that I'm just saying her praises. She's already ranked.
I know.
Alright, so this is Sorceress Ultimecia from Final Fantasy VIII. So she was the one who possessed both Edia and Renoa. And she's the final boss of the game. And she wants to compress time for fun or something. I don't remember her actual reason.
But she looked kind of hot, though.
She is hot.
She looks like troubled.
She's very troubled, but she controls time and space. So...
But she reminds me of that Taylor Swift song.
Oh, the I Knew You Were Trouble When You Walked
Yeah.
In. Yeah, that's her. She trouble.
What does that make this character know?
Would you date her?
It's like the question, do you dip your dick in crazy?
That's exactly what I'm asking you. Do you put dick in crazy?
Normally I tell friends no.
But do you do it? Are
think
you?
I would.
You're gonna do it. Okay, girlfriend. That we're getting down to the truth here.
I think I
Yes,
would.
no, you tell your friends to not stick your dick in crazy. However, you
Yeah.
do whatever you want.
You like you like do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say I haven't done it. I'm not gonna say I wouldn't do it again.
It's like the hot and crazy scale thingy from How I Met Your
Yeah.
Mother. It's literally that.
She's very crazy, but she's very hot.
Exactly, and it's like, don't you want to just try it once?
That's exactly where mine was going to as well. I was like, I kind of want to I want to see what I can figure out about her. I'd give it a shot.
Exactly.
Like if I'm dating her, like I'll probably be safe.
Yeah, it's just like it's not a strong girlfriend potential, but you just want to give it a shot.
Yeah, it's a curiosity date. Like, who knows what's gonna happen?
Yeah, exactly.
We're fucking risk takers, man. All right, well now we got Vanille, who is like she's kind of like Selfie 2.0. Do you remember Vanille at all?
No.
She was actually the narrator of Final Fantasy 13.
Oh, she was?
Yeah, she's like the Australian type girl. Hangs out with Hope a lot. She has like a boomerang or some shit. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, when you said boomerang, I'm like, okay, now I remember her.
Yeah, I believe she's sisters with Fang. She's the younger sister.
That makes her less attractive, though.
Well, she's very childish. Like, I don't know what her age is, but she's very childish.
That even makes it worse.
Yeah, I would consider placing her in acquaintance.
Either acquaintance or friend for me.
Yeah, that's where I'd place.
If you say acquaintance, we can place her in acquaintance too.
I think acquaintance just because she is so much like less mature. It's just like I wouldn't necessarily want to be friends with someone like that.
You put Rika up there.
Who?
Rika.
Who the hell's Rika? Oh, Riku.
Sorry, Riku.
Yeah, but Riku's a little bit different. Like Vanille like feels like an actual child, whereas like Riku feels like a teenager.
Okay, fine.
This is now Y'shtola from Final Fantasy 14. She's kind of like a bunny girl. So I'm gonna rate her as wife. No, I'm kidding.
What?
I'm kidding. No, she's very cool in the parts of the game I've played, but I heard the story starts to focus on her a lot more in the expansions I haven't played yet. I'm just gonna put her probably, for now I'll put her in friends, because I like her. But yeah, haven't seen her enough, unfortunately.
Yuffie?
Yes, Yuffie. I don't know. What do you think about Yuffie?
Yeah. Like, I feel like a lot of these characters, if there's nothing that stands out about them, I just go, like, very about them.
She steals your materia.
Yeah, but, like, otherwise, like, what other characteristics about her that was, like, very standout-ish to make her, like, go up the ranks in this tier? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they expanded on her on the remake, but I have to play Rebirth to see what they did. So, judging just based on Final Fantasy VII Original, like... Yeah, she's not even like a required character. She's optional, and she just steals your shit. So, kind of not down with her.
Stranger or acquaintance?
I think stranger, because she actively tries to harm you.
Okay.
All right, so now.
I know where you're gonna put her.
Okay. Well. Yeah. So Yuna is wife. She's my favorite girl in Final Fantasy, and that's really all there is to it. Like, she inspires me. She's like a character I resonate with a lot, and she's a little cutie patootie. So she has done nothing wrong.
So in this one, do you want to start bottom up? So worst first?
Yeah, let's determine the worst girl in Final Fantasy. Gosh.
I think the middle one. 3 from the right. What's her name?
Scarlet?
Oh no, the 3 from the... Yeah.
That's also kind of what I'm thinking.
Just because, like, everyone else in the stranger category is just kind of like riding that wave only because we're just not very familiar with them, nor do we care to get to know them. But for her,
she's actively bad.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, I agree. Like, and they try to make her good too. It just doesn't work, and she ends up being like such a problematic character.
We are agreeing.
Yeah.
Now.
Okay. So you want to do like a top 3?
Yes.
Okay, so let's think of our top 3. So
I already know my top 3.
Okay, say your top 3.
Kara.
Okay.
Tifa.
Okay.
I think the more I think about it, I think Yuna is also my top 3.
Okay, so my top 3, I think it's gonna be similar. So Yuna and Tifa are definitely in it. And I think the last one would possibly be Aranea. I think it's really between Yuna and Tifa, which is what I expected. So, and now we're gonna have to make a hard decision. Because there can only be one.
Okay. I feel like Tifa just has like a lot of nostalgia to her just because she is from one of the earlier games.
Mm-hmm.
But that being said, she was only in 7. There was not a lot of like fleshing out for her as compared to like Yuna would have, especially since Yuna had like 10 and 10 too.
Yeah.
So there's more character bonding and like development for Yuna to have. So that's like hard because it's kind of like, what are we going off of for Tifa versus what we going off of for Yuna? You know, like I feel like Tifa does have potential in terms of like what she can like get fleshed out for her characters, but like she's not gonna be the main character, which is like the other issue, which because like I know we say Titus is like the main character in 10, but like literally I feel like Yuna is technically the main character, which is seeing it from his eyes, right?
Yep.
So that's why it's like hard to compare someone who's like a main character to someone who's like a side character.
Like in terms of character growth, you're right. Yuna gets more. I think also a big difference is like inner strength versus outer strength. Like Tifa definitely has like strength of character and stuff, but like it's already there and she kind of like presents it outwardly, whereas Yuna like does a lot of her struggles inside initially.
Right.
She has the weight of the whole world on her shoulders and she just kind of tries to face it with a smile. So there's definitely like a lot to admire about both of them, and I don't think either one is a bad choice.
I don't think so either. I just think like it's just more so like what are we like taking into factor and what are we valuing more? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I guess we can do it as like, since these are relationship tiers, like who is like the perfect match? Like who's
like someone that you would like
soulmate
forever and ever? Like, yeah. I honestly still think it might be Tifa.
Okay.
I feel like here, like the way I see it is like I feel like I'm not saying like Yuna can't be it. I just think like for Yuna, it's like she has sort of this like mission and goal to do more in her life, which is like you go off girl kind of thing. But that doesn't mean like she was settled down.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's like I don't envision like I can't believe we're making up such like
we have to.
like I think Yuna has like she has the potential to settle down, but it won't be at this moment in time.
Yeah.
Like if we're going off of based off of like where we are in 10-2, like I don't think she has that like motivation to just stop what she's doing right now because she has a mission, like she has a mission to try to like do what she wants to do.
Yeah.
As opposed to Tifa, it's just more like her mission was just to do one thing and one thing only, which is like saving the world, but then it's a more like tangible thing to do.
Yeah, I mean she completed it in the course of the game.
Exactly. And that being said, it's like she did what she needed to do, wanted to do, and I feel like she at that point would be ready to like settle down to be like an actual wife. You know what I mean? Like
okay.
I guess that's how I saw it as. And then I also thought about like other things. Like I mean Yuna definitely could make a great mom if we like look at it in that aspect too, because like she is a singer and she is a healer.
Yeah.
And Tifa, but Tifa in her own right, I don't think like that should discount her for anything just because she's a fighter.
No, well Tifa, like you see her with Marlene, so she has those instincts built in as well.
Exactly. So that's what I'm trying to say. It's like just because she's a fighter doesn't like diminish her from what she like could be.
Yeah.
I think like overall in the end for me it's just more so like I just say Tifa just because she is more so like grown and mature like Yuna felt like she just feels like she has more growing to do before she's like really ready to like commit and settle.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely something I was thinking about too, is like they're at different stages of life.
Yeah, exactly.
So like Yuna is kind of like, she's kind of at a similar stage of I am, where like I still have things I need to accomplish and like ambitions, whereas Tifa is like definitely more so like she did what she needed to do and she would be content, like, you know, kind of managing a bar and like maybe opening like a martial arts studio while she takes care of like Cloud and the kids, or me and the kids, or whoever. So honestly, like, yeah, it's so hard to pick, but
it's like we're picking, like we're saying best girl, but what we really mean is like who is like actual like like the soulmate, like girl of all girl, woman of all women material out of all these.
I want to cop out and do a tie.
You want to do a tie?
I want to cop out, yeah, because like I agree with everything you're saying about Tifa, but my like personal connection to Yuna is so strong that I can't get the words out of my mouth to put Tifa on there, you know?
Okay, fine. I think it's like a very hard thing to like distinguish between the two of them, just like for many, many reasons.
Yeah.
I think
they're both like perfect in their own way.
No, and I agree. That's why it's like really hard for me to even like push for more for Tifa than it was for Yuna.
Yeah.
And I think why I'm like, I don't hate the idea of a tie, if we have to say so.
It feels like a cop out, but it's like
it's hard.
It's
unless
so
you
hard.
flip a coin or something to make it.
You can't flip a coin to choose your soulmate.
Okay, I think it is pretty fair to just choose a tie between the two of them.
Uh-huh.
Only because like we just discussed, like everything about the two of them is like they're perfect, like they're very perfect, very much perfect in their own ways.
Yeah.
It's just different stages in life for both of them, and like we're also both in different stages in our life.
Yeah.
So it's like, who knows, like if another character will come by in the future that would be more like in tune for us.
True. Yeah.
And maybe they will be the main character too. Like main character energy, like has like the character development, emotional development that comes along with it.
Yeah, I mean,
but like actually finish the job of what they set out to do.
I mean, Tifa also has like the potential to take over too once the remake trilogy finishes. You know, she's getting that extra character development now.
I guess we'll have to see. For now, put both of them up.
And maybe we'll do like a Yuna versus Tifa debate one day.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I think both of these girls, like, I would die happy knowing either one of them was with me. I feel like that's all you can ask for.
It really is. It's so hard to find a perfect woman out there.
It's true. That's my Final Fantasy.
Dead.
All right, lovers. Well, that was another episode of the One Brain Cell podcast. Let us know what you think of our tier list. Oh, we made like a perfect bell curve.
I know, compared to our other ones.
Oh, that's sick. But yeah, I hope you find the love of your life. If not, play more Final Fantasy. Okay, bye-bye.